Hey guys, what's up? My name is Michael, and here's a tutorial on how to register your music if you perform live and how to make money from your PRO. So let's dive in. This is ASCAP's website right here. All you gotta do is go to this work section, and then you're gonna click on stage. This is basically ASCAP's section where you can put and register your music. You can see I had one performance back in 2021. It was a live stream donation charity fund show. All you gotta do is click here. You gotta click on add performances right here, and then click the add button. And then this form comes up. All you have to do is enter the venue name. For example, we can say the Shrine is a venue in LA. Next, you want to put the state. We want to put California, and then you could search. At this point, you can find and get the actual venue in. If not, then it's totally fine. Next, you want to put the performers. For example, one of my artist names is Hashan. We're going to put that. Performance type. This is where you would type in anything that's actually important and pertains to the event. So for example, if we did a festival, if we did a concert, we'll just put a concert for now. This is the day. This is what the actual day of the performance. So we would put June 11th or whatever the day that was. Performance time, we would put around 90 minutes, and then start time would just say we start at 7 p.m. And then this is if you put pay tickets to see, did you perform a free show? Then final advanced ticket sales, were there any pre-sales happening for that ticket? This really only pertains to artists that are touring. So if you tour a lot, you are most likely doing some sort of advanced ticket sale, so put that as well. Next, you're going to be putting in the music performed. So this is where you would type in your set list. So a set list would be the array of songs that you actually performed at that venue. Doesn't have to all be songs that you own and solely perform. It could be if you do a cover for some reason, you would put that cover on. Sometimes set lists can change throughout the week and throughout the tour, so it's important to make sure that you have it updated as possible. We're just going to go back and click the back button right here, and then set list. So set list is the section where you can actually add these songs that you use. We're going to click add right here just to go in, and now we're good to go. So set list name, let's just put favorite tour. You can put more details right here. For example, if it was like the show in Chicago or something else, you can change this and adjust it. Next, you want to click add, and then from here you are adding in every single work that you've worked on that is basically associated with that performance. We're just going to click a couple of these randomly. These are just some songs that I put out, and we're going to add to set list. And then now all these works are songs that we actually own that are performed by us. If, for example, we had a cover for whatever reason, we would put in this cover name. So let's put 1000 by Vanessa. We can add that. We can add another one. We can do like in the USA by Miley Cyrus. Add that in. Then you're good to go. And then all you have to do is click save. So now the set list is saved. So if I ever do perform these array of songs ever again, then I can click this set list and link it to the performance right above. It's important to note that you should be registering your music with your PRO prior to registering with OnStage. OnStage will send you money when you perform your music, whether it's in public, whether it's for a donation show, doesn't matter. Any sort of public performance of your music can lead to some royalties, so it's worth actually putting it in. For example, if you just are starting off producing music and you just started doing open mics, record what you do. Try to take a picture of the flyer of the open mic. Try to have some sort of earmarked thing on your phone of like, okay, I performed at this venue on this day for this amount of time. I performed these 4 songs. Just do that. You never know how much money you might get, so it's always worth trying to register your music and getting it in. A lot of this is pretty much independently submitted, so for any of the venues that are associated with OnStage, 90% of the time they're not really submitting set lists because they just don't have access to that. So always submit your set list when you can. We're gonna go here to my favorite tour and actually delete this one because it doesn't exist. Now I have this set list from the show I performed 3 years ago. If I want to reuse it for whatever reason, I can. It's important to note that you should be trying to claim any money that is owed to you because it's your money. And at the end of the day, even if it is only a couple cents and a couple pennies, at some point that does build up. So why not spend the extra 2 to 3 minutes to register your music? You got to remember, this online show, I think I made like $7 or something like that from it. That $7, if you translate that to streams, that's like a couple thousand streams that I just got because I performed live and it was for a charity event. So always try and register your music as best as you can. And you can click and check here for the status of these performances. Distributed means you actually got paid for it. So always good to check that and making sure that you're actually getting your money for it. But you can check here. This is the actual concert. This was the venue. This was the state, the city, location, all this other information. So it's worth registering it and making sure that all the information is in one spot, and that's how you get paid when you perform live. So all you gotta do is just fill out a set list form and then link your performance forms. I personally recommend doing your set lists first, and then whenever your performance is happening, just making sure you register those individually is the best way to capitalize. So thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any other questions about ASCAP, feel free to ask in the comments below. I have a tutorial on how to register your music for the first time. You can check it out right there. Hope everyone has a good day, and peace out.